In men's bodies, what takes up the space where the woman's uterus is? Organs are squishy, they're just sort of more compact in a female body to account for the uterus. When someone has a hysterectomy, the organs shift around a bit to fill the space. Also, the uterus is a lot smaller than you might think. Can I just put forward that the uterus is actually very small when not in use? There isn't much space to take up. Testicles are the ovaries and uterus becomes prostatic utricle. The space is just regular organs shifting to fill space. So bladder, large intestines / colon mostly.
Larger bladder and the prostate.
It's where we put the audacity. I'm born with only one kidney. I asked the doctor after they discovered this after a MRI what took up the place where my missing kidney should have been, and he said cases like this usually have the void filled with connective tissue or the organs and muscles shift a bit.
Honestly, our legs. The hips are shaped differently. Women's hips are pushed out to make way for the inner bits and eventually a baby. So technically it isn't men filling the void with legs, it's women pushing out their hips to insert a uterus. Not technically accurate, but close enough for Reddit.
The uterus ain't that big, and a lot of guy parts are in the inside too. The extra space is just used for extra space.
Just me personally, I think it allows me to have a bladder 30x larger than my GF. Source: she pees like every hour. And when she drinks water it's every 30 minutes.
A uterus is only 3 inches by 2 inches. It's relatively tiny.
The audacity.
This picture shows both male and female reproductive organs. Is a drawing, nothing graphic, looks like it came out of a textbook. Reproductive system, male versus female.
Bear.
Intestines and other organs. An uterus is slightly smaller than your fist, so it's not taking up a huge amount of space. Bit more of guts and muscle tissue, but not that much. An uterus fits on your open palm.
Male and female pelvises are shaped differently. Women have a pelvis with a more scooped out bowl shape, while men have a narrower pelvis. So the answer is that in men there is less space to fill up.
The uterus is normally only about the size of a very small pear. Hard to believe something that small can stretch to hold something the size of a watermelon.
There is no space. It's like asking what fills the pockets of your jeans when they're empty.
Guts, prostate, bladder. On a side note, did you know men have a uterus? In males, the organ develops into the prostatic utricle, a rather tiny contractible structure that helps passing semen. The empty void all men strive to fill but are incapable of doing so.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.